The following is a CNBC original production.
Now listen to the special offer.
It cleans, it brightens.
You know we can't do this all day.
A $150 billion business.
Now how much would you pay?
Promising you everything from perfect abs to the perfect pancake.
Just add your favorite batter.
Here's something you can't do with glue. Watch this.
Animated and targeted sales pitches. Dreamed up to get you to buy and buy now.
Call and order the pet egg for only $10.
The pet egg outselling Snickers candy bars. And you can't ignore that kind of business for very long.
Darren Ravel takes an all-access look at the booming business of infomercials.
Chia Heads, the pottery that grows.
Chia. Why would anyone think that would work? Who knows?
Carefully crafted commerce with a catch. And the out-of-this-world wealth it's creating.
A pocket fisherman, a food slicer, a food dehydrator. Wait a second, how many money? $15 million, $16 million?
We could create brand recognition, make a lot of money, unlimited demand, make a lot of money. Did I say a lot of money?
An industry now reeling as it loses one of its biggest voices.
It was an earthquake for the industry. It was a full catastrophic, level 5, hurricane that came through instantly with no warning.
They basically told me, your dad died.
When you watch one of the commercials now or hear his voice in the background, how does that make you feel?
There's plenty of companies relying on his image to sell their product. The last thing he would want is for these companies to just be out of luck now that he's gone.
Order today.
But wait,
Here's how to order.
For only 2 easy payments of $19.99.
Call right now.
I've decided to drop the price.
If you have a credit card, no problem.
As Seen on TV, a CNBC original. Here's Darren Ravel.
For the television infomercial industry, it was a year of celebration and sadness. The financial crisis of 2008 helped bring this multi-billion-dollar industry out of the shadows and into the spotlight. As Seen on TV ads filled the airwaves as corporate ad spending collapsed. Many of these pitches were filmed right here in a production studio used by Billy Mays, the man with the booming voice and the signature blue shirt. But tragically, just as Mays was reaching the top of the infomercial mountain, he passed away, leaving behind a family, an empire, and an industry searching for a voice and a future.
If anybody asks me what I am, I'm a pitchman, pure pitchman.
Billy Mays. In 11 years on TV, he pitched more products than anyone in infomercial history, making not only the items, but himself a household name.
Hi, Billy Mays here for the Steam Buddy. Billy Mays here for the Gopher. Billy Mays here for the Grip and Lift. I start off of every show, hi, Billy Mays here.
Why?
Because I wanted everybody to know who Billy Mays was.
Mays got his start selling on the Atlantic City boardwalk, hawking products to passers-by on the shore, and at home shows for more than a decade before he made it to television. Mays' son, Billy III, remembers his dad's on-screen debut.
We all kind of huddled around the TV and thought it was like the most amazing thing. I thought like right there instantly he's a star, he's on TV,
Soon, Mays was all over the airwaves. His blue shirt, bearded face, and rhyming sales style caught on, a fact that his longtime business partner and fellow pitchman Anthony Sullivan still can't fathom.
To this day, I still don't know how or why Billy worked. I think if you went to Salesman School 101, they would not say, wear a blue shirt, dye your beard as black as you can, and shout at the top of your lungs and come up with crazy phrases like powered by the air you breathe.
Activated by the water that you and I drink.
I think at the end of the day, it was just straightforward, old-fashioned tenacity. He wouldn't quit. And eventually, if you sat there for long enough, you'd pull your credit card out and you would buy.
And Mays delivered. The company that sold 2 of his top products, Orange Glow and OxyClean, was purchased in 2006 by Church & Dwight for $326 million, a fact Mays said he was proud of when he spoke with us earlier this year.
When people see me, there's the OxyClean guy. These are household names, and I've made them household names.
In 2006, Mays also put his stamp on a new product.
Hi, Billy Mays here for Mighty Putty.
Billed as a super-powered epoxy, Mighty Putty became a hit for Bill McAllister, CEO of Media Enterprises.
We were almost 2 million sticks backordered after 2 months. It was just a monster success.
What was the difference between Billy and everyone else in the business?
The difference was Billy took it to the next level. With Billy, we would make more money. The consumer would buy more product. And at the end of the day, that's what it's all about.
The Mighty brand became a mighty seller. The now 5-item line is responsible for more than $80 million in sales. Just a small segment of the $150 billion direct response business.
Call or log on now.
But you have to call now.
This offer is not available in stores, so call now.
Order right now.
If you flip your TV on, you'll see more infomercials than have ever been on the air in history.
Dan Danielson is CEO of Mercury Media, one of the largest media buyers in the direct response industry.
One thing you got to know about direct response television, if you're seeing it, it's working. And if you continue to see it more, it's even working better.
Did you get that, camera guy?
And Mays was working more and more, controlling the lion's share of the market.
He controlled almost 70% of the entire direct response market. 70%.
How many billions were on the line?
The estimate is between $2 and $3 billion.
By 2009, Mays had risen from the pitch to pop culture. He and Anthony Sullivan had a weekly television series called Pitchmen, and Mays was about to go from infomercial to commercial, close to signing a deal to be a spokesperson for the fast food chain Taco Bell. But he never got the chance.
The high-volume TV pitchman Billy Mays was found dead in his Florida home.
I call my mom, who's in Pittsburgh. She's crying, and they basically told me, you know, your dad died last night in his sleep.
I get this phone call in England on a Sunday afternoon that, of course, you don't believe. And I was just completely, I stopped the car in the middle of the road, and I just pulled over, and I just stared into oblivion. It was an earthquake for the industry. It was a full catastrophic, level 5, hurricane that came through instantly with no warning. One company had over 4,000 ads placed. That's just one company. Now you're talking millions and millions and millions of dollars of ad time that Billy had already booked. And all of a sudden, he's gone, and nobody knew what to do.
In the days immediately following his death, Mays' legendary voice was silent. Church and Dwight, owners of OxyClean and Orange Glow, shelved their ads. TV networks and media sellers were unsure about using his likeness, wondering if the buying public would think it was in poor taste. But in mid-July, a new infomercial surfaced.
Billy Mays here for the new Mighty Putty Super Pack. Not a filler, but a non-shrinking epoxy that molds and holds its shape.
Mighty Putty Super Pack was one of the final ads Mays taped for Bill McAllister's Media Enterprises.
When he first died, was there any debate in your mind as to whether you'd scrap those last commercials?
None. That's what his job was. He loved every minute of it.
Mays' son, Billy III, agrees.
I look at it as like, this is his life's work. There's plenty of companies relying on his image to sell their product, and the last thing he would want is for these companies to just be out of luck now that he's gone.
When you watch one of the commercials now or hear his voice in the background, how does that make you feel?
It was kind of comforting to see him, really. I miss my dad. He's like my best friend.
Made with high-tech metal alloys.
For now, Mays will live on as the consummate pitchman, doing what he loved best. But for how long, nobody knows.
We've had hundreds of people that have called us and sent us tapes. I don't think one person can replace him. But just like everyone else, business is business. We're going to need somebody to replace him with our products.
So the Mighty brand is definitely not going to die with Billy Mays?
No, absolutely not. We're keeping our options open because we don't know how the consumer's going to react.
I don't think Billy's demise has hurt the industry. I think Billy's demise has brought a face to our industry. We just lost our champion.
Still to come, from the death of an icon to the birth of an industry, a man and his knives carving out a spot in history.
The most difficult challenge for us was to sell the American public something they absolutely did not need yet, until we came along.
Ginsu Gold, when As Seen on TV returns.